we're going to have a look at expanding two brackets, which is a C grade GCSE question. And if we look, we've got x plus 3, and we're going to multiply that by x plus 2. Now we can do this a number of ways, but we're going to use the box method. And if I look at the first bracket, there's two terms, so I'm going to want 2 rows. This is going to be for my x, and this is for my plus 3. If I look at the second bracket, I have 2 terms again, so I will need 2 columns, an x here and a plus 2 here. Now I just multiply the terms and put their answers into each box. So here I've got x times x, which will give me x squared. If I move across, I've got 2 times x, and so that's going to give me plus 2x. Let's keep going. And x times a plus 3 is plus 3x, and a plus 3 times a plus 2 is plus 6. So now let's write this out, and in maths we tend to write the x squared term first. So we'll start with our x squared. We then have our 2x, and then our 3x, and our 6. One last thing before we've finished. We must collect the like terms. And if you look here, we have a plus 2x and a plus 3x. If I collect those two, I'm going to have 5 x's in total. So my final answer is going to be x squared plus my 5x plus 6. We can now go on to the B grade questions. And in the B grade questions, this time we've got 2x plus 3, and we can multiply that by a 3x plus 1. This time, yet again, we're going to use a box method. So I'm going to start off drawing a box, and I know that I've got 2 terms there, so I'm going to do 2 rows, and 2 terms there, so 2 columns. Let's write down our numbers. Here we've got 2x, and we've got plus 3. And on the top we've got our 3x and plus 1. Now the same way we did before, we're going to multiply each of them together and put their answer into the corresponding square. So here, 3x times 2x. Oh, that can be quite tricky. So let's stick with the numbers first. 3 times 2 is 6, and x times x is x squared. Let's move over. Now we're timesing it by plus 1. So we've got 1, 2 is 2, and we've still got our x here, so there must be an x on the end there. Let's keep going. This time we've got 3 times 3. 3 times plus 3 is plus 9, and we've still got our x here, so that's 9x. And finally we've got our plus 1 here and our plus 3, times them together, that's plus 3. Let's write this down then. We have our x squared term first, so that's 6x squared. Then we have our x terms, 2x plus 9x, and then finally we have our number on its own. Like before, do exactly as we did before. This time we notice we've got plus 2x and we plus 9x. That's going to give us 11x. So our final answer is 6x squared plus 11x plus 3.